Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic with me, Grey Hunter, where last time we wrapped up Tatooine and we decided that Kashyyyk was going to be the next planet we go to, because Kashyyyk has the last party member that we can collect, and it's probably one of the shorter planets. I think it might actually be the shortest planet, apart from Korriban. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know, let's find out. But first, Carth, do you have anything else to say?
Yes, what's on your mind?
You do! Let's have a conversation about Saul.
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
Yes, but what did he do? Because, you know, it just seems more personal.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I asked you about it. That means I want to hear about it. The first two are kind of the same, but I'm guessing that the first one is the nicer one, so
It's just
we'll go with one.
I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos.
Yes.
4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
So yeah, people go, oh, Carth, he's so whiny, and, you know, that's their main problem with him. At least he has a reason for being whiny. A lot of characters don't really get much exposition in the way of why they're whiny, they just are whiny. Well, that's terrible.
Of course not, how could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose.
Revenge isn't a good thing,
I know
man.
killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
Okay. Let's see. What do we want to know about? Let's ask him the second
She
one.
had courage, and she was stubborn. Could never talk her out of anything once she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon, to join her.
But bad things happened. But what about your son? You mentioned your wife, but not your son.
His name was Dustil, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. Let's continue with what we were doing.
Okay. So, like Bastila, Carth has a family quest, and it turns out that, spoilers, his son is actually still alive. You probably would have been able to infer that from the fact that he didn't have confirmation his son was dead. But, yes, his son is alive. And Carth is one of the very, very few quests that I'm going to be doing that doesn't directly involve the player character, because most of them are quite boring in KOTOR 1. We spoke with Bastila last time as well. I think we're good on that front, so let us head to... No, not Korriban. Kashyyyk. Yes. So we're doing Kashyyyk now because, apart from being a fairly short planet, which is nice, and having the last character that we need to pick up for our combined party of awesome, if you don't pick up this character and do Manan first, you miss out on his side quest, and you also miss out on a bit of flavor from him, which I kind of like, because this last character that we're picking up, he is one of my favorites. He's a crotchety old man, and people sometimes pan his character for being too much of the crotchety old man, if that makes sense. Like, he doesn't really have any character depth. But I liked him because he was kind of an even influence. He doesn't approve or disapprove, he just observes. Which is a nice change. Because most characters in Star Wars games have very, very clear alignments. They're either good or they're evil. There's very, very few that are kind of neutral in the middle. So that looks like it's on a forest floor, which could be interesting. I have said it before, but I will say it again. The cutscenes are still pretty, even though they haven't aged particularly well. They still look nice. You can see that there was a lot of effort put in to kind of make it look right. I don't know, can you make a science fiction universe look right? I don't know.
You felt it, yes? Another vision?
Yes.
The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Revan and Malak. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
But looks like it's been here for a while. Maybe they didn't put it here.
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the
It did look pretty scary.
Located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Sounds good. Okay. So it's recommended when you go onto the planet, and one of your party members will bug you if you don't, that you bring Zalbar along. And we will bring Zalbar along because he is a character that's kind of important to the plot for this planet. But we're not going to bring him just yet. We're going to bring Carth instead of Zalbar, because Carth gets his plot-related quest set off here. If you've had that conversation that we just had with him. Hello. We're not on your schedule, I'm sorry to say. 100 credit docking fee. I see. I thought this planet was Kashyyyk, but really, you annoy me because you guys just don't get to the point with your goddamn conversation tree thing. So I'm going to just pay you. Yes, it's remote and expensive. It's very hard being oppressive towards the Wookiee population. You know, I'm gonna give it a go. Bastila will probably tell me off. She'll probably be like, don't use it for personal gain. Exactly. We have a ton of cash that we will need later, so I don't want to spend it now.
Should not be used for profit and personal gain. As Jedi, we should be above such things.
It's for the mission. It's like Hollywood accounting. Pay no attention. I don't need any translators. I'm good. That will not be necessary. I like how he's going, it's hard to understand Wookiees. Only certain people can do it. It's hard to understand their language, such as it is. What the fuck is that as a language? I ask you. But anyway, Carth is not really going to be coming on many of our missions. How many levels does he have? Oh, he's only got the one. Okay, I will level him up myself then. Zalbar I will probably just auto-level because it doesn't really matter. What does it recommend? Rapid shot. He is totally not a rapid shot guy. He is a close combat man. That's what he does. That is his job now. So I'm instead going to give him toughness. Toughness is always good. Although I don't think he'll ever see a fight. Or maybe he will. I think maybe there's one point where he sees a fight.
Sure.
But it doesn't really matter. Hello, Comad. You again. Well, kind of. I'm not hunting wildlife this time. They don't like outsiders. That's unfortunate. I like you. So you can ask him if he's following you, to which he'll say, no, I just came here. We'll ask him the second one. Yeah, it was kind of a dick move to lure it out onto landmines. What might that be? What have you come to face, Comad? Yes, whose permission are you looking for? Because Czerka sounds like they'd be totally up for you killing something and selling the skin to them or whatever. Right. So the Wookiee scare.
hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchut.
Ah, you want to learn from the masters. Well, that makes sense.
Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira.
So, what are you doing then to earn their trust? How do you do that? Really? An outsider that lives on the floor of the forest. By living in the Shadowlands, he's gained their respect. That sounds like a crazy thing to do. What do you know of the planet? It is lush and pretty. There is that. Yeah. They kind of just want to set stuff up everywhere, don't they? They're not the most subtle. Well, in that case, I think I will leave. Actually, unless you know about the star map. Why not? Let's give it a go. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, Comad. Alright, well, it was nice seeing you. Have a nice day. Bye. I don't think you encounter Comad again. You might. But I don't think so. At any rate. Ah, here it is.
The Wookiee was looking pretty agitated back in the ship. You think it's wise to leave him unattended?
Yes.
He looked like there was something he needed to do. Besides, we don't know this planet. He could prove useful. Good or bad,
I'm sure
he's
he
gotta have
will.
some interest in Kashyyyk. I'd rather have him with us.
Yes. And he will be coming with us, but first I have to take you along so I can get your quest to fire. Otherwise, bad things will happen. These guys we're going to talk to soon enough. Actually, do we want to talk to them now? Nah, not really. It's all good. Bastila seems to have something on her mind. What? I'm always concerned when she says, "Oh, I've got something on my mind." What's up?
How can I help?
How can... You look like you have something to say.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but
Please
I
do.
suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well.
Oh, is this the romance
I'm
thing?
glad you're with us.
I love the reactions to this. I'm sorry. Could you please say that again? We'll go with 1.
You're teasing me. You know very well what I said.
Yes. But it's nice when you hear it.
Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising.
The second one's kind of a dick move. We'll just go with number 1.
No, I'm not. Why must you make this so difficult for me? Can't you just accept a simple compliment?
We'll go with number 1 again, because the other two are just being rude for the sake of rudeness. This one's kind of like a teasing
I
thing.
see. Is there nothing I can do to make it up to you? I would rather we were friends.
I don't remember this line of conversation, but I haven't played the game in ages and ages and ages, so we'll go with number 1 again.
You know I can't feel that way about you. About any man.
Right,
Isn't committed.
of course.
I'm a Jedi. I must resist these temptations. But I still want to consider you a friend. We could never be anything more, though. That isn't allowed.
I completely forgot. There has to be the temptations thing there. I like that.
I know my
Let's go
man
with
can be
friends.
tasked. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent
Only when they
all
interrupt
my
our
life
movement.
hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters.
Oh, I remember
It's
this
ironic,
bit.
really.
Yes, don't forget, edgy, critical, and overly secretive.
Yes, well, there's no need for you to agree so wholeheartedly. Being
Yes, there
controlled
is.
has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course.
Oh, yes, of course. As a friend, of course. Number 1 seems like the winning role. Let's go with that.
It's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. If this is going to cause a problem, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm glad you did. It's good.
It was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better. But enough soul searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
You stopped it, remember? You were the one who said that you had something to say. Actually, no, you didn't say that. You just had a look on your face. So, the reason that we're going for the romance plot with Bastila is that you need it to get a good ending.
Carth Onassi, is that you?
Which is an interesting enough
It is
character.
you, isn't it? I knew it when I laid eyes on you. You old space dog. How've you been? I thought for sure you'd be fighting on some ship out there.
I was. I crashed.
That's pretty rich. I can't imagine what it would take to keep you on the ground. Must
Sith
have something
fleet.
to do with your friend here, eh? How's it going?
So, I'm always amused by this conversation line, because he calls him an old space dog, and whenever I think of, whenever I hear that, I just immediately think space pirates, and there's a guy with an eye patch and an over-the-top Blackbeard hat, maybe the dreads, and he just has a cyber dog with him. That's just the mental image I get. Nice to meet you.
So what are you doing here, Jordo? Last time I saw you was on, well, Telos, actually.
Yeah, it's a shame about home. Telos still hasn't recovered. The
That's
family
a
and I
shame.
moved on, and I'm working for Czerka now. I didn't see you after... what I mean is, my condolences on your wife. I heard what happened. At least your boy made it through all right.
Say what now?
You mean Dustil?
Yes, of course. I saw him at my last stop on Korriban. Though he didn't
At
recognize
Korriban?
me. You didn't know he was there?
No. Jordo, Dustil's been missing since the attack on Telos. Are you absolutely certain it was him?
Yeah, I'd recognize Dustil anywhere. Positive. He's joined the Sith, Carth.
What do you mean
Oh
he's
dear.
joined the Sith?
There's an academy for the Sith on Korriban. He's a student there. I saw him suited up in their outfit and everything. Sorry, I thought you knew.
No, I didn't. Well, thanks for telling me, Jordo.
Sure, no problem. Good to
Yeah, it's a
see
bit
you again,
awkward
Carth.
giving that kind of
Hope
news,
everything
isn't it?
works out with Dustil.
Dustil is alive. We have to go to the Korriban Academy and find him.
And we will. We'll go as soon as possible.
Thank you. I just have to see him.
That means it'll be
what happened.
lost. Just
All this time I thought he was...
okay.
He must be a man by now.
Yeah. So Carth's son isn't dead. More at 11. So we'll go back to our party selection. Get rid of Carth. No. Yes, I did get rid of Carth. Okay, good. And Zalbar. Yes. Quite well said, old boy. I'll just auto level you up because I really don't care. He's only going to be along with us on this one mission. And he's not even actually going to be with us all that much. He gets sidelined pretty much as soon as we get to where we're going.
Sure.
So it's not really a big deal. What was I going to say? I had something. That's right. The interesting thing about Dustil...
Czerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Czerka guard will get killed.
Well, I wouldn't blame them. You guys are kind of dicks. I have paid the landing fee.
I
Just
won't
let me
stop
by.
you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company, not you.
That's great. I really don't care. You're an annoying corporate stooge. So the interesting thing about Dustil going to Korriban and joining the Sith and going to the Sith Academy is that would imply he's force sensitive. But Carth isn't, as far as we know. So either his wife was, or there's some weirdness going on. I just find that interesting because you can't really be a Sith with the lightsaber and everything if you don't have the force sensitivity to go with the whole lightsaber thingy. Damaged security droid. No, not really. Because it's a video game and I can't feel any of these things. Ah, the trees, the wonderful trees. Is there anything you need assistance with? Okay. Ah. Dear old dad was in a position of power. That's always a little bit sticky. You say he was. Okay. You mean was as in last time you were here, he currently was. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that when the time comes. Well, you're here now. And yes, we should press on. I agree completely. But first, we need to go touch this droid. We need to reactivate it. We'll optimize the weaponry, targeting systems. How many repair parts do we have? A lot. Let's go with all of those things. And we'll leave it alone. Excellent. I like my experience points. What is this?
I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want,
You
Spacer?
killed the Wookiee.
I'm Patrol Captain Denno, and you're interrupting Czerka Corporation business.
Oh, really? My name is Carl Agathon, savior of the universe. What the hell happened
This
here?
Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
Is that so? Yes, Outlaw, we know. But be chill. Be chill. Let me handle this. I will handle it. It's cool. They're gonna pay. They are going to pay. Don't you worry. Honor my request. That's okay. As long as you honor it.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just
I can
shut
kill you
up,
with my mind.
Trigger-happy idiot.
So, do your superiors approve of this?
Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? You're doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying
Obviously.
to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you?
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
Kinda.
I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough.
That's kind of a dick move. I won't allow you to enslave or kill another Wookiee, mate.
Is that a joke? Who do you think you are?
A Jedi. So I could persuade him, or force persuade him. I'm just to say it doesn't matter. You will not enslave another one.
What? Blasters ready, men. This fool wants to die.
Hooray! That should be no dark side points. Yeah, I got light side points for that. Actually, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that makes some sense. I didn't think I would. I thought I'd come out of that neutral, but I got light side points for standing up for the Wookiees, so I'm okay with this. I just killed somebody. I just killed 3 somebodies, and I got light side points for it. Because that's totally how ethics and morals work. You did have remains. I thought you did. A resource ID. Don't mind if I do. And there was nothing in that. Alright, let's go round the mines. Round the mines, guys. Don't blow them up. Good job. Is that our robot? Did they kill our robot? You bastards. These things are Kinrath. Much like the ones we encountered in the cave of Tatooine. Except these guys are usually a bit more powerful. Which is bad. I don't like it when they're more powerful. Because they hit harder. And anything that hits me harder is a bad thing. Mainly because it means I need to use more of my valuable force points on healing or something like that. Though Bastila seems to have it down right now. So we'll make our way to the Wookiee village. Also, the goal for this session is to get through all of Kashyyyk, because Kashyyyk is fairly short, as I said. There's not a ton of side quests to be done on it. I'm not entirely sure why it's so short, considering that it could have been a longer world, but then the game itself is fairly short for an RPG, or at least for a BioWare RPG. A BioWare RPG that goes for the length of time this game does, pretty short. Like Mass Effect 2, that game can easily take 30 hours to complete. If you're obsessive about doing absolutely everything. Even if you're not sometimes. Even if you just die a lot. Because the game is unforgiving. This game, you can generally get through it in about 15 to 16 hours. Which is a long time. Did I just go down? I did. I so totally should have been paying more attention. This is what happens when I try to communicate. So good. Basila's got it. We'll use our force points when we come back to life.
Yes.
There we go. Could probably do with a little bit more health. Let's throw down an advanced med pack. There we go. So, yeah, for a BioWare game, this is fairly short. Knights of the Old Republic, but I like it because it's got a lot of meat to it, if you will. The game isn't just filler, which I approve because too many games have a ton of filler simply to pad out the game length, which is not the way that you should do it. You should create a game that can stand on its own without having to be filled with filler. And I don't count filler as things like playing Czerka or something like that, because you don't have to play Czerka. But there are some games that will add in asinine little side quests that you need to do to get to the next part of the main quest. And you just look at those and you sort of go, why did you do this? Why did you artificially pad out your game? Did you not have enough ideas to keep going? And often the answer is unfortunately yes. So we're going to throw down a quick save. We haven't done that in a while, and the game is being a little bit jittery. Hello, Dark Jedi.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris
I've heard this
alive.
spiel before.
He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
I hope it is totally worth it. Because I will destroy you. Oh, no. I want to get double lightsaber guy because he's standing right in front of me. Oh god. I probably should have healed myself before we went into this. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Oh god. And this is what happens when Dark Jedi get to play silly buggers with you and heal themselves. Okay, so what do we got? We've got one kind of weak guy. Throw a lightsaber. Might be useful. Let's try it. We haven't done it in a while, after all. Let's do it again. Zoom zoom. Okay. We got one guy. While they're focusing on Zalbar, we might be able to take him out. This guy's standing right in front of us. Although Zalbar's going down pretty hard, so I'm going to throw down a cure. Oh, they've switched attention. Oh god. Why? I do not approve of this. Alright, we're going to throw down an advanced med pack as well. Oh, that's not good. Alright, I think we're just going to have to admit defeat here. And quick load it. We're about to go down anyway. Let's try being a little bit less stupid this time. We'll throw down a heal, and now we'll go annoy the Dark Jedi. Hello. Yes, Lord Malak was most displeased. He often is. I found that's kind of a character trait with Sith Lords. They get very crotchety. When things don't go exactly according to plan, and could we please get double lightsaber guy, because again, he's doing the whole stand right in front of us thing. Bastila, any help that you could give would be really, really appreciated. Damn it. So yeah, sometimes you'll get these force powers and your force defense rolls will be really, really bad. Sometimes you just get unlucky with that. Consulars usually don't have to worry too much about it because as consulars they have a lot of bonuses to stopping shenanigans like that happening. That is a nice crystal. That could be useful. What have you got? Anything good? Next door, some short lightsabers. Not bad. And Dark Jedi Knight robe. Yeah. Decent loot. Decent. Any other containers or anything? Nope.